What if Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a second factor in the game? People always discuss how the game is merely luck, so I thought I'd try to see how much fate plays an influence on Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically, I added a spin to the sealed-only trend. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Solely skill-based, or is there a supernatural presence behind the scenes? As per every sealed series ever, no singles or trading allowed. Budget is $40 per episode and can only change if a wheel grants me a benefit or a misfortune. Products like Structure Decks and Duel Devastator are also locked behind the wheel. Meet the wheels. The wheels are known as the Wheel of Benefits and the Wheel of Misfortunes. Any benefits or misfortunes granted will be available the following episode only. Each wheel is spun once, each episode per win or loss respectively. Said results will be added to the next episode's budget or deck construction process. Our goal of the series is to create a fun, competitive deck that can keep up with the meta at the time it is finished. And once our goal is complete, the goal then is to top 4 at a large online tournament or cut a YCS if live play has returned. And with that being said, enjoy sealed only Wheels of Fate. Alright everyone, we are here. Episode 1, sealed only, Wheel of Fates. I am so excited for this series. This series is going to be a ton of fun to do, not only as a start to Yu-Gi tubing, but also because, well, I've gotten people to tell me that it's a good idea. Shout out to Gage for this one, because I got his advice on it, and he seemed to really enjoy the idea. So, episode 1, we got a Genesis Impact box for $48. Obviously, budget being $40. It's a little above budget. So, since packs are normally sold at about $1.50, $2 range, we're just going to go ahead and separate 4 packs to the side for a later opening. And, yeah, this is actually my first time opening a booster box of any set in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. I'm actually still kind of new to the competitive scene of the game, other than Duel Links, because we all know me as a Duel Links streamer. 12 packs over here. Look at that. All fresh, sealed packs. Cannot wait. And on this side, we're going to go ahead and separate 4. The Kiss a Kill / the Evil Twins. We're going to go ahead and separate 1, 2, 3, 4 packs for next week's opening. Next week, more like next episode. I don't know when this is going to be. Probably every other week because money. If you are interested in more of me, check out my Twitch and my Twitter. I post there pretty much every day. My Twitch, I stream every couple of days or so. And yeah, hopefully we pull some good stuff. Pack 1 out of 20. I hope to get a collector's rare. What we're trying to go for in this is actually Magistus Vere, because it's basically an Alistair, but kind of better. Drytron Astrum, Magistus Theory, Signet Regression, Drytron Gear Eltane, Drytron Gear Zeta, Engraver of the Mark, and our first pull, Drytron out the Thuban. I'm gonna pull the super to the side. This is a weird angle for me too, because I don't have much to work with. I'm literally filming this on a bed with this stuff, and the angle's a little weird. My arms kind of hurt, but that's besides the point. Bottomless Trap Hole will probably be using this episode 1, because normal stuff to work with. Cyber's a Gadget. Magistus Verdera, the Book of the Law. Invocation Magellenica. Oh god, PTSD from Duel Links. Performage Hat Tricker. And Alistair, the Evoker of Madness, our first Ultra of the 3 from this box. Not one that I really wanted because, let's be real, this card's kind of bad, but who knows, we'll probably end up playing it because it's pretty good. And we need as many extra monsters as we can. Not the Ultra I was hoping for, though. I was hoping for the Link from Magistus, and I was hoping for Liliana. Drytron Meteor Shower. Another Magistus spell. Cocktus. Haha, banned card of Duel Links. Drytron Beta. Sorry about this glare. I didn't think this would be a problem. Star Drawing. Nightmare Unicorn, this is actually one of the cards I was really hoping to get episode 1, not only because it's good in later sections, but it's actually just a great staple in general. I hope I pull multiples of these. And Ninuranu, the Magistus Glass Goddess. Pack 3 down, out of the way. Pack 4. Evil Twin Challenge. Evil Twin Present. 4 damage Juggler. We will be getting this later as we are trying to build Shaddoll Magistus. World Legacy, World Lance. Drytron Delta Altice. Nightmare Phoenix, another card we were really hoping for. And Incantation Chalisme. Little Jello. Shoutouts to the 2019 Megatins for this one. I actually don't know how I feel about this because I'm not planning to play Drytons unless we end up opening way too much of this. Though if we pull a Nova, I won't complain because that's a $40 Yu-Gi-Oh card right now. Ben 10, probably going to play early. Extra Foolish Burial. Endymion, Magistus of Mastery. Pretty cool one. Born from Draconis. Cyber's Gadget. Evil Twin Present, and Beat Cop. Again, not great in the future, but we're probably going to play it early on, just because it's a generic Wing 2. That isn't even too terrible. Pack number 6 or 7, I don't remember. I can't maths, guys. Another bottomless, that's pretty good. Good. Drytron Eclipse. Herald of Ultimateness. Born from Draconis. Number 96, Dark Mist. Live Twin Channel, pretty good card. And Cyber Emergency, one of the supers that are actually worth something, because this card's like, right now it's not sold for much on TCG Player, but at market value it's almost $1, and it's pretty good. We're not going to be playing it because there's like no Sidra support in here at all, other than this card. It's still pretty cool for my collection, nonetheless. Next pack, Mage. Hat Tricker, Evil Twin Challenge, Present, another Evil Twin card, Damage Juggler number 2, probably going to be playing these in early iterations, because bad deck, World Lance, and the Magistus Divinity Dragon, one of the cards we actually were really hoping for, because we're probably going to play Magistus early on, like the whole core, if we could pull a lot of them. Though I haven't seen any of the Alistair, I haven't seen the Fusion, I've only seen one Endymion. I mean, I haven't seen any of them at all, which is not good. This pack is being weird. I don't get it. These packs are kind of acting funny. Pack number whatever. Star Drawing. Meteor Shower. Mage. Herald of Ultimateness. What a crazy name. Drytron Beta. The Book of Law. And Drytron Fafnir. I didn't know we were in Germany. Next pack, here we go. Man, this is a neat set though. It's not even bad, but these boxes, I got this one for so cheap. Delta Altice, another Phoenix, amazing. Bottomless hat pull number 3, yes, we needed this for opening 1. Eclipse, Herald of Ultimateness, Born from Draconis, and yes, I needed this one too for the early iterations. Until we get all 3 Shaddolls, this card's going to be important because Magistus. I hope I pull a collector rare too. Hopefully, the Rilliana, because we need 3 of those, and I will be opening this until I get 3 of that. And I don't think I pulled Invocation at all either. Evil Twin GG Easy, haha, YouTube joke. Dark Mist, Ben 10, number 3. Yes, another Endymion, I needed this. Magistus Thurgy, Gamma Eltane, and Secret Password. Another good Evil Twin card. We are pulling more Evil Twin spells and traps than anything else, and I don't know how to feel about that. We may be playing a mini Evil Twin package, even though we have found 0 of the monsters. Dark Mist, Live Twin Channel, Griffin, another good one to get right out of the bat. Magistus Invocation, we need 2 of these. Preferably 3 for the early iterations when we play a lot of this, but 2 in the future. Backup Secretary, Evil Twin GG Easy, and Live Twin Home. And I haven't actually read the Evil Twins. I've just watched Gage flounder at this on his channel. Because unironically, I watch Nim Nim stream every day he is on because he's my friend, and it's pretty fun. Signet Recovery, Zeta, Extra Force Barrier, would like to get more of those. Backup Secretary, another Unicorn, that's pretty nice. Engraver, and Tri-Magistus. I don't know how good this card is, but not bad, because we would like more Magistus cards. We haven't seen Crowley, we haven't seen the Fire one, whatever his name is, Cock. Another Invocation, perfect. Need one more of that. World Lance. Oh, we got something back there, I think. Damage Juggler, Cyber's Gadget, Live Twin Channel, and oh, we got a CR! We got a collector's rare! Oh my god, that's such a good pull. Must find sleeve right now. Where is it? Why is it not coming? There we go. We got a collector's rare version of Artemis, the Magistus Moon Maiden. That's such a good one too, because we're actually going to be using this throughout the entirety of the series. This card's incredible for Magistus. I'm so happy I got that. And the best part is that doesn't count as an ultra rare. These come, I don't know the ratio, but I know they're like 1, maybe 2 per case. And oh my god, we got one off one box, dude. That's sick. That's sick. That's going in the thumbnail, bro. I can't believe we actually got it. Backup Secretary, Bottomless Travel Hole, I think that's 3 or 4. The Book of Law, Magistus Vrita, Born from Draconis, Nightmare Griffin, and the Bad Ritual that I don't care about. We need more Magistus cards, but to pull that link, a CR rarity. Oh, that was so cool. Evil Twin GG Easy, Herald of Ultimateness, Hat Tricker, Cocytus, Drytron Meteor Shower, Zeta, and Live Twin Kiss-a-Kill. The first Live Twin / Evil Twin monster we've actually pulled in this entire opening. 5 packs remaining. We have pulled 1 Ultra. I would like to pull at least 1 more. Hopefully the 2 and the last 4 packs be bad. But worst comes to worst, episode 2 will have a lot of good pulls. Delta Altice, Eclipse, Cocytus, Invocation, I think that's number 3, if not number 4, that's great. World Lance, Damage Juggler, and Secret Password. A lot of Evil Twin supers, but hey, could be worse, could be worse. 4 packs remaining. Okay, Born from Draconis, Ben 10, Engraver of the Mark, Nightmare Phoenix, another, I think that's number 3 now. Beta, Thurgy, and ooh, the second Ultra we get is Drytron Medianus Draconids. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've heard this is like one of the boss monsters. Again, I have not learned the Drytrons at all. I just know they're like really good. This card will probably end up playing it if we get the Ritual as the 3rd Ultra. We'll see. Hopefully we get it because the Ultra, because Drytrons are really good, and if we have at least a small Drytron package, that would not be complainable whatsoever. 3rd to last pack, Cyber's Gadget, Live Twin Channel, Star Drawing, Drytron Meteor Shower, Invoke card that we're not going to be playing, Herald of Ultimateness, and Drytron Fafnir. Another one of those down. 2 packs to go. Are we going to get to the 3rd and final Ultra Rare? Let's hope, man. Let's hope. Drytron Asterism, Star Drawing again, Extra Foolish Barrier, I think that's the 3rd one. Unicorn, Evil Twin Challenge, Endymion number 3, that's pretty nice, and Alpha. 1 pack left. 1 card I really want is that Rilliona. I don't care if we don't pull anything else good, I just want that Rilliona. At least 1 from this opening. That would be really cool. Beta, Book of Law, GG Easy, like I'm going to say to my opponents. Haha, not really. Dark Mist, Ben 10, Endymion, and Lilla. That was a pretty decent opening. We have 4 packs for the next one, plus we're probably going to open more by 16 more packs. That was a pretty good opening. I'm actually pretty happy. We got a collector's rare. not going to complain about that. The Artemis, it's so much more beautiful in person too, and I can just tell it's textured. That's going to be great. I'm so excited to get to building. We'll come back with you guys with the deck profile in just a little bit. So the first card we got is the Endymion Magistus of Mastery, the only Magistus monster we actually pulled, by the way. We pulled 3, luckily. Well, we actually pulled 4, but the other 3 are all Super and Ultra. We did not pull the Crowley, we did not pull the Liliana, which is actually the one we need, and we didn't pull the Zoroa. However, I do find this card is actually good because it does get an equip on itself for free. So that's actually pretty good, all things considered. Get you equipped with either the Synchro, which is the normal target, or potentially the Xyz, depending on your hand. So yeah, you may be wondering what the hell Star Drawing does. And honestly, I asked myself the same question too until I read it. It actually is pretty okay with these cards, because if you get this summoned and you can get either one of your staples like the Damage Juggler, Hat Trickler, or Engraver, or even the Endymion, you can bring out the Xyz for free, and you get a free draw when it is summoned, which is pretty nice, because this deck is going to be inconsistent as hell. The fact that both of these could deal with hand control and could help you get into a better position is actually quite nice, all things considered. For the spells of Magistus, I'm playing 2 of the Vitra instead of 3, because it is a little bit bricky and it is a little bit situational, and that requires you actually having the Endymion to begin with. Though it is very good, in which case you find it. Similarly with 3rd G, it is basically another Endymion effect, the first part where you get a free equip. But then, its second effect, which is almost impossible, you can equip it with a non-extra monster, or non-Magistus extra deck card, which isn't really that good. But it is a way to get another equip out, because then you can get protection, you can destroy cards, and you get higher attack, anything you really want here. 2 of the invocation, because I don't think 1 is enough, and there are going to be times I want to fusion summon the Awas just so I can get some damage on the board. And last but certainly not least, I have decided to play the 1 Trimagistus that I pulled. Now, this card's actually really nice because it's a free special summon from hand, pretty much, or from graveyard. Or, no, just from hand, excuse me. And it also has some protection on the equipped monsters, so things like Twin Twister can't destroy them anymore, which gives you protection on your Magistus cards. Which is, albeit, really nice. And unfortunately, I only pulled 1, because again, my super pulls were mostly live twin cards, evil twins, or some of the Drytrons that I really don't care about future references. But alas, it still worked out fine. For the Drytrons, you're going to be confused why I'm playing this with no ritual summoning card, or no rituals whatsoever. And that's because this is actually a really good card in this situation. Oh, allow me to explain. Alpha's only in here because it's the shiniest of the bunch. I don't really need it otherwise, except to have another Drytron name to potentially open. I'm only playing 2 because I pulled 2. It's actually, when it is okay, because it can add a ritual monster, so if we get a way to play the rituals in the future, we actually pull the Draconis, which I may just add just for the sake of it, but I really didn't feel like playing it because it is way too bricky on its own. These, at least, there are ways to search them. Drytron Beta, the reason I'm playing Beta is because if one of them happens to get banished somehow, I can recover that resource by summoning this card. I decided to cut it from 3 to 2. I was originally going to play it at 3 because I had 3, but unfortunately, I just figured it got too bricky that way. And Double Gamma, the reason I'm playing Gamma at 2 is because I only pulled 2. Again, one of the best rares I could have pulled at this point, because it does a lot on its own. You discard the other Drytron, you special summon this, and then you can special summon the other one from graveyard that you just discarded. 2 for 1, right? It's really, really nice despite being unable to normal or special. Now, how am I going to get these 6 cards in my hand? We pulled a Singular Cyber Emergency, the great $1 super rare, the only super rare worth value. It's actually pretty fun to play with. And I actually really like it because if it gets negated, you can send something to the grave just to get it back, which is actually a way you can get Endymion to grave for the Vitra. It's a way to get the Damage Juggler in graveyard, etc. So, turns out,
Siren Emergency is really good. 2 of the Drytron Asterism. The only reason I'm playing 2 is because, again, I pulled 2, and my thought process with this is that it just messes with your opponent's turn during their combo, or it's really good going second. That's the reason I'm playing this over my Smokescreen side deck, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Is that this can do more going second with this card, being a form of disruption. Drytron Eclipse is also really good because it can recur resources that you discard off each other, and it's pretty nice. Also, it's a way to help OTK when you get to that position, which I highly doubt, but there's a chance, right? Triple Book of Law. Only reason I'm playing this card is because, where are you? Alistair's in the deck. Which means this, if I open this, I would want to go into this just so I can pull out a Cocytus and have a non-targetable, non-destroyable, like card effect card that's going to be difficult for opponents to out. That being said, it is very draw reliant of a card because we aren't going to open this otherwise. There's no way to search it, except for I think with this, but even then, we have to fusion while this card is on the field to discard and add it. And that's it for all the like archetype-based things. Sort of the staples, quote-unquote, we have Triple Engraver of the Mark. This thing is only here because it can be normal summoned as a disruptor on my turn. Going second, it could also be used to with the Star Drawing to go into the level 4, or it can be used to go into the Artemis. But it's also nice as a hand trap because it can change the name of a card. So if it's something specific like Alistair the Invoker or something stupid like that, it's no longer able to use its effect like an invocation to go into something like an invoked card. So it actually can help mess with opponent's combos, which I found to be a little nice. And since we're playing stupid shit already and I had the room, I thought, why not? Triple Damage Juggler and Double Hat Trickler. I decided to play 3 of the Juggler because, well, it stops damage and it stops OTKs, and then that next turn I could bring this to hand and special summon it for free because there will be 2 or more monsters from my opponent's side of the field almost every single time, or on my side. Whichever way, this card in general could summon itself. This card's also good on its own. I decided to not play 3 because it is searchable through Damage Juggler, which I would rather see anyway because it is a free piece of disruption. And that's pretty cool. This also stops like burn damage, but I don't really think that matters. 2 extra Foolish Burial. This is only when I'm opening shit that deals with the graveyard, like the Theurgy or something like that. Otherwise, I really don't care. I mean, it's not a big deal. The fact that I can't set spells and traps at all is not really a big deal when the only spell or trap that I can set is Bottomless Trap Hole, which, by the way, I'm playing 3 of because, well, I need more disruption, and this is actually a semi-okay card because it can stop your opponent's plays and prevent them from killing you. So I figured it would be an okay inclusion. Hopefully you guys aren't upset with me for playing a Floodgate. For the extra deck, 1 of each Magistus. I only pulled 1 of each, so I'm playing 1 of each. Man, I love pulling that CR. It's still beautiful. I can't believe I plus on the box just from pulling that card. It's pretty nice. The 1 Alistair, the Invoker of Madness. My thoughts with this card is because while a monster is fusion summoned, you could get that Book of Life, which is good with the Invocation Magistus card, and then you could also use it if you open the Book of Law and you could get this monster out at the same time. It's a free big body cock, or going second, it's a big 3k beat stick. Normally it'll be the Cocytus though. B Cop for extra protection, double Phoenix, double Unicorn, double Graphic, just because I had extra. I could see myself pulling out 1 or 2 of each of these potentially. Griffin not really as often because it's pretty nice. Anyway, let's get on with the duels. See you in a little bit. If you like Chaz, he starts off with a basic set of the play of the Dark Sanctuary. Wait a second. Oh wait, no, never mind. This isn't the Ajama. This is not the Ajama. This is the Dark Spirit Death Lord message deck that we're playing up against round 1. I forgot the Ajama deck we didn't end up keeping because we only played game 1 and then he had to leave. And I'm like, bruh, come on. So, thanks Drake, he just went that and passed. We decided to do some basic magic displays, went in the ROM, and chain that so we could get a second Endymion ready to go. Swing, destroy that monster. He decides to go for the negate attack and it ultimately fails. Goes with the Cyber Mercury, we grab a Gamma, we don't get to do anything, we're just trying to thin our decks, we draw on the better stuff, destroy that, draw a card, and hands the battle phase right there. Gets some of the death cards set and the Dark Sanctuary to activate. We decide to destroy it with the effect of the Magistus. Get the fusion out and we start swinging, get some big damage on board, and now we have a take control. We basically have Change of Heart but better in the Magistus fusion out, which I think is such a good card. Anyway, he attacks over my Magistus Endymion, we take control of it, and we swing for game 1 lethal. Game 2, we decide we go second again. His turn 1 might be better. He goes with the Pot of Duality, grabs some of the Spirit Message cards, and goes to Dark Sanctuary pass, and yeah, goes to Dark Sanctuary, gets it back, and he just says gotta go and leaves. When looking at this position, I was in a great spot no matter what, because we had not only double bottomless and the damage juggler, but if you want to see the hand here, yeah, he wasn't going anywhere with this deck. So, based off that, we actually won our first full match with this deck. Yeah, that was actually quite surprising to us. And I guess we get a spin on the Wheel of Benefits. Round 2 here, we are up against Carnage, who actually subbed to the channel when I told him about this. We actually decided to go, we get set to go second against him, and we open up a pretty good hand. He goes with Ojamas. I kid you not, this is the Ojama matchup. Okay, so it's the Ancient Years that played one game. But yeah, we're literally playing against Ojamas again. Hashtag Shaz it up if you're interested. So he goes into the night and blocks zones on my end, which is actually pretty annoying in this deck because we want to be able to do stuff. And this hand's actually pretty solid. We get the Star Drawing, we get double Hat Tricker, and the solid protection. We destroy all of his monsters, get a 2500. He gets the Rescue Cat on top and goes into a bigger monster, but we still destroy him anyway. 1100 to the face. He's at 14. He gets an Extravagance off the top, draws 2, and just T-sets. So we decide to get back the Star Drawing, go into the Phoenix, destroy that defense, and go for the game. Game 2, we go second once again, and this game is very interesting. So he starts off with a Terraform to get Ojama Country. Yes, he is literally playing that. Starts to block zones on both of our ends. And then goes into the Xyz and passes. I don't get that play, but hey, no judgment there. So he blocks off more zones. I realize he can't do that because monsters cannot be in that column. So we ended up chaining to where he destroyed in the end phase. We bring out an Engraver, swing for a fat 18 pass, and he just kind of keeps going on Ojama plays, adds a couple of 3 green to hand or something like that. Passes, we swing again, big beefy damage. Attack into the blue to add a yellow and, 2 yellow to hand. Passes, goes for the Xyz play. We chain to make sure he can't swing, but he is able to destroy, crash, swing for 1000. It's our turn again, and this fight was really interesting. This is where the game goes really wrong. And so he goes to the Ojama match, discards 1 and adds the Ojama to hand, and an Armed Dragon level 3. Yes, this is as Ojama based deck as it could possibly get. He adds the red and the level 3 to hand, and from there he specials it, swings for a solid 2k damage, so thick. Trimagistus special summoning the Rom, the Endymion bringing out the Rom. Gamma could send one to grave and special itself, destroying that, and then we swing for 700, getting rid of it. He gets the Poly, I kid you not, Ojama King. And this is really bad now because we can't use the extra zone. This thing's basically a dud. And Vrom goes to grave, and since we only pulled one, we can't keep using it. So yeah, this is not looking good. So we literally keep going, draw into the extra foolish burial, which I'll get to that later, how bad it is. Swing over the level 3, it actually stays, so we take 200 because of Jama. Gets another extra, and we kind of just go to a grind game to the point where he just wins because I can't out a Jama King. So pretty much, yeah, game 3, I decide to go first, and I decide to play the smoke screen. You see that correctly. We actually full-blown smoke screened in the side. So we start off with the secret password getting Ash Blossom. Yeah, that's right. We just set a couple of pass. He decides to extravagance, draws 2, decides to start blocking off zones. Passes. We bring out some monsters, go into the Magistus, add Hat Tricker, and add the Endymion as well through that. Sends out Hat Tricker, could special summon itself. Holy crap, that card's very good, by the way. Not once per turn could you special summon it. Yeah, we're bumping this thing to 3. So in other words, we bring out Engraver and Ninaranu, bring that thing back out, go into the Alistair, and go Cocktus swing over the Armed Dragon level 3. And Endymion comes out, take out the Ojama blue. He can add the green. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, it's negated. Cocktus will destroy him a lot of damage. Country's gonna come out. He's gonna bring out match, add the Armed Dragon and Ojama blue. Brings up blue, swings over Endymion, takes 700 just to add 2 more to hand. Pretty bold play by him. But he gets the pulley in hand, goes into the night, and cuts off 2 of my remaining zones. Engraver of the Mark to change its name so the Ojama stuff doesn't change, and now we swing for a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that. Now we end up swinging it big, destroying that Armed Dragon. He actually has protection now, so yeah. He can spare a lot of his monsters. Rescue Cat's gonna summon 2 more Ojamas, and he's gonna go to the XCs, going into 2900, excuse me. Or no, 18. And Endymion goes out, we'll destroy that, and he will summon another token, but we end up destroying we destroy the Ojama. It's gonna get negated. He brings out another token when attempting to destroy our dragon. He's gonna attempt to bounce back Cocktus, but fails because Cocktus can't be targeted, can't be destroyed. Hashtag Dueling's pain. Goes for some Ojama plays, add a couple into hand, but can't really do much with them. Goes into the Yodocore and bounces back the Endymion and swings over the Cocktus since the attack and defense are changed. He actually outs the board. Sets 1, I decide to go to the Endymion, swing for 700, pass. He's gonna go for the Ojama play, add red, and he's gonna swing with the Yodocore and swing for 8,000. This is not looking good, but we have live Twin Home to bring up both of them and go into Phoenix. Discard 1, destroy back row. Cyber's Gadget and Kiss a Kill are gonna come out, and we have them at lethal. Yes, you're seeing this correctly. We won both of our first 2 matches. 2 spins on the Wheel of Benefit in episode 1, something I didn't expect to have happen. So we're here for round 3, and round 3 is just a touch different from these other 2 rounds. So basically, what's going on here is we actually decided to just straight up go on ladder instead of try to find non-meta decks, preferably. And well, we go first blindly. They blindly said us to go first, and that's not good. He opens the Desires and draws 2. We can't do anything. He opens Eater of Millions, and I realize, oh, it's bad. He's got the Stromberg. We go for the Hextrude. He has the Twin Twister in hand. Main deck, might add, to destroy both of our sync equips, and gets his Hextrude back, which actually gets him to the OTK. He banishes another 5. He's already at 6,000 plus damage. Has the Reborn, gets back my monster, and then swings big damage. 700 there. Can swings with the Hextrude, brings back the Gizmek, and just swings for lethal. I don't even want him to get me to 8k. Game 2, I decided Smokescreen going first because I want that GG easy to negate his effects like Hextrude. Probably a mistake on my end. Not even a terrible hand, because we can go the Star Drawing into the Magistus. Third G gets some sort of protection on it. Set a bottomless pass. But probably could have done something better, but I couldn't think of anything, and I was like, alright, I'm probably gonna die either way here. Drawing 2 off the Pot of Desires, he activates Twin Twister off the top again, and discards a Nessie for it. He's playing Danger, I'm not kidding you, Danger Grand Maju, which is a cool deck, but damn, that's sacky as hell, running with the double Twin Twister, getting rid of my bottomless, my only real defense. This time, he doesn't have an OTK. I'll spare you some time. He has the Eater Million plays. Gets that out. And the Danger Bigfoot's gonna come out. I roll the die. I snipe it. Okay, cool. He activates Thunderbird. Roll the dice again. Snipe that one too. He gets rid of all my cards, but hey, I want to snipe his Danger so he can't get bodies on the field. He gets that one out, drops, has a game and say, what the hell? You're maining this kind of stuff. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got rid of it, hindsight, because I could have saved us. And we negate some damage with Damage Juggler. I don't know why he sent his grave, and I was confused the whole way through. Damage Juggler brings back Hat Tricker. And now we have some plays. Cyber Gadget comes out. We have Hat Tricker in hand. And we decided to go with the Nightmare Phoenix. What I should have done, I made a mistake here with it. I wanted to pop that back row, which I didn't know was a response team. I thought it was going to be something sacky or crazy. But no, it was just something engraved that works in engrave. What I should have done instead of that, with the token, I could have gotten the Unicorn, sent back Eater Millions, and rid him of pretty much all of his cards. Which would have put me in an overall better position, but I didn't think about that being a real possibility of being absolute garbage set. He special summons the Sneck, swings up with the token, brings out Gizmek, and pretty much wipes my board, leaves me to top deck, destroys my Phoenix, deals a lot of damage. See, down to 4150, and going into my top deck, I need something big here. That's not it. You can basically assume what happens now. I set it, and he kind of kills me. I get it. I don't even get the token because Eater Millions vanishes, and he gets the Gizmek for game. So we do lose round 3. So we are here on something I'm so happy to see. We got 2 wins. That is huge for us because now we actually get the chance to spin the wheel of benefits, which is so crucial to our deck because that allows us to either have a good budget or we can potentially pull the structure deck access for the episode. I really want this so I can start getting my Shadal package together. That way we can start having a somewhat more consistent deck. Dual Devastator would be okay, but I don't know if I would want that now, just because I don't really want to focus on staples yet. I also, the $5 budget, wouldn't complain there. So first spin, we get, yes, access to the structure deck. We can pull the first Shadal core part of the Shadal core. That's amazing. We can finally get some consistency going, cut some of the fat, keep the cards we do like, and play something a little bit better. Let's pull the second wheel. Can we get a second structure deck, or are we gonna get $5 for something? Plus $5. That's a good one. I'm not gonna complain. The best part about this is this either gets us this could get us a couple more packs of Genesis Impact as well. Let's move on to the Wheel of Misfortune. Now, we only have to spin once. Luckily enough, I decided to make it Halloween themed because it's funny. Because Halloween equals evil, like this wheel. So, the one thing I don't want is the loss of staple. We have already attained some guaranteed cards that we like, and I really want to be able to keep all of them. So, I don't want to lose the best staple for the next episode. Please, I'd rather have lost a $5 budget or can't use the highest rarity card. Okay, so I have decided with the rule of this, if I pull multiple of the same level Ultra, the most expensive card I pull is the card I cannot use. So if we pull a collector's rare, we can't use it. But if we pull multiple ultras, which includes the structure deck, by the way, the most expensive one is the one we can't play. So hopefully I pull one of the live twins or a Drytron ultra that I won't be playing. Drytron Nova, please. And hopefully that's where we go with it. Now, let's talk about a quick recap of the deck, and we'll talk about some of the immediate changes I want to make, plus some of the things I want to do next episode. Well, let's recap on the deck, shall we? What is one thing we learned about this deck? It's inconsistent as hell. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like for future sealed only videos. If you were interested, please follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ZDH_gaming. I post there pretty much every single day, pretty active on it. So yeah, follow me there. Also, check out my Twitch. I stream there semi-often. I play a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links over there. Again, twitch.tv/ZDH_gaming. If you guys are interested in more of this, comment down below what your thoughts are on the deck, on the video, what you want to see in the future. And actually, I want to ask you guys a quick question, because this could actually change how I do some of the videos real fast. If you did enjoy this, that's awesome. Would you rather see deck profiles in real cards or on Duelingbook? Because I could do either or. I really like doing both. They're both pretty fun. I decided to do Duelingbook for time's sake, but I could definitely do a real card one as well, because I have the cards to do it. Haha, get it?